Hi, my favorite people. I have not posted in a long time. And y'all, to be quite frank, I was just in a space. I'm pretty sure people would understand. I was just in a space. Like I didn't have it for nobody else. Like I barely had it for myself. Um, just really like in a space and God has blessed me with a ministry called the Safe Place Movement. I talk about all the time on here. And we do a conference call every single day um, with women and men who are just needing God's safe place. They're tired of doing it their own. They're tired of going against the grain. They're just tired and they're trying to do it the Lord's way. So God gave me a series called the Yes Series. And the yes series is giving God a full yes. A lot of times we do it out of religion. We do it because our grandma did it and our mama did it, borrowing salvation off of the ones around us. But a lot of us do not have a true heart for God. We just have a religion or an idea, but we don't have a true relationship with the Lord. So, he gave me that series, and it's the yes series. So telling God yes, really understanding what you're saying when you say yes, because that does not mean that your life get easy. Okay, you're gonna have to suffer, but your suffering is gonna bring about reward and growth, so it's not in vain. So it may feel like pain, but you're gonna see that it actually gets better. And then so it's giving God a yes, and then it is letting go, and then it's the aftershock, which the aftershock is the part of the earthquake that is even greater than the actual earthquake itself. So the earthquake then turns to foreshock, and then the aftershock is considered the real thing. So that is where you are experiencing the exposure. I'll do a part two because I don't want to rush it. You're after you let go, after you give God a yes and understanding what you're telling him yes to. You're telling him, all right, God, I'll suffer with you, but I know that I'll reign in the end. Suffering will hurt. After that, you're letting go. You're letting go of all of the traditions. You're letting go of the relationship that you know you are supposed to leave out of. You're letting go of your idea of what you think God is, and actually starting to open yourself up to who God really is in your life. And again, I'm about to do a part two. Okay, this is part two. Go back and look at part one so you understand why I stopped. So after you understand what you're telling God yes to, then the exposure begins. I was exposed, and I thought that my world was just gonna end. Having a transparent moment because nobody can pull my card. I can pull it for you. Some things were true and some things were not true by far, but it isn't my job to clarify what is and what isn't. You form your own opinion. And the truth will always reign, okay? No matter what. Don't get bent out of shape with people lies or people accusations or what people think about you, because the truth is going to happen. But anyway, I had to say that. So the exposure happens, the breakup happens, true friends, family that you thought was gonna ride with you until the end, true colors happen. I was watching, I believe it was TD Jake, somebody I was watching, and the pastor said, you don't lose friends. Okay, God does not allow you to lose friends. God doesn't allow you to lose friends. Instead, God shows you your enemies that you were unaware of. Okay, I am sorry for the glare, and back to what I was saying. So God does not allow us, or not allow, but God does not cause us, that's the word, to lose friends. He just shows us he just shows us the enemies that we were not aware of. And I pray y'all can hear me. I'm driving. So with that being said, here comes the aftershock. This is part two and the other half. I got a call. But after that, here comes the aftershock. So that aftershock is the breakup, the exposure, as I said previously, uh, the separation, the true identities of people, whatever the shock is, the traumatic revelation, the reveal, all of the above. That is what the aftershock is. And then after the aftershock, you have the debris. And the debris is you looking around and seeing that what you thought was wasn't. And in the debris, what do you do when you are forced to feel what you must be healed from? So in the debris is the true reality of the thing, the truth of the thing, not our delusions, not our false realities, not what we thought it was, not what we hoped it to be, but what it really is. And that could be a person, place, or thing. And so after you have come to the acceptance that this is now your new identity, and you don't try to pick up the debris and put the pieces back together, but you remember you gave God a yes. So you are now allowing God to see all of it. Finally, I mean, he already sees it because he is God, but he's not a forceful God. You know, he wants us to be open and honest with him. So when you finally are truthfully open and honest with him and allow him to see the debris, then comes the process/processing. And in this stage, you are processing what you have just encountered. You are processing that that relationship is over. You are processing that that friendship is over. You are processing that that person that you thought was it is not it. And that friend that you thought was your friend to the end is not the friend. That is the stage of the processing. Really understanding that, okay, life as I thought it was is no more. And I'm about to do part 3, and hopefully this is it. So processing, you are processing everything. You are finally surrendering your will for God's. And after the stage of processing, then comes the construction, the reconstruction. This is when God steps in and does everything he intended for your life to take place now. So he is sending kingdom friendships. He is sending kingdom career opportunities. He's sending kingdom relationships and marriages and whatever God intended to happen in the first place before we put our hands in it. God is now reconstructing it. He is showing you what a true friend looks like. He's showing you what wealth looks like. He's showing you what a true godly marriage looks like. He's showing you what family should look like. And that is in the reconstruction. And today, the last step he gave me was welcome home. Welcome home. And what welcome home is, you have finally arrived to where God wanted you to start in the first place. But you had so many detours that finally you can see what home looks like and what home feels like. So that is the Yes series that God gave me. And I'm telling y'all, I have been stuck on stage processing and debris. Debris and then processing. That is where I am right now. And I am leaning on God and leaning into God for him to show me and love on me. And because in this process, I was triggered. And what I thought I was ready for, I'm not. What I thought I was over, I'm not. And I'm so sick and tired of doing it Kayla's way, because every time I do it Kayla's way, I always end up on the bottom. But this time around, I'm serious about doing it God's way, so it's okay that